Any pretense that Frank Luntz was on the side of civilization was shattered today with a dishonest, cherry-picked post about Nigerians and their college degrees. We actually have government data by race and percent graduating college, and no, foreign-born blacks do not complete college more than native-born whites do. Now, Luntz cherry-picked Nigerians. The reason Nigeria is so high is because the ruling tribe in Nigeria, Igbo, has decided to send a bunch of their kids to the US. So you get an elite slice from Nigeria. That's why Luntz picked them and presented the much harder to find data on Nigerians as opposed to the easier to find and more representative data on black immigrants as a whole. It's designed to mislead, to get you to think, oh, Nigerians, that's black immigrants. No, that's just one group. But let's not go too far afield here. Getting a college degree is not hard, and it doesn't make you smart, especially if you're a foreign-born black. Blacks already get spotted at around 230 SAT points on a 1600-point scale in college admissions in the first place, and foreign-born applicants get some privilege on top of that as well. So these Nigerian immigrants, in addition to having gone to, in all likelihood, schools that are as good or better than schools in the US, they get bonus points for being black and bonus points on top of that for being foreign. So, university degree. This is a rigged thing, and employers aren't buying it like they used to. Universities can give degrees to whoever they want. Sure, they like to have some standards, but those standards drop a lot when you're brown and when you're foreign. We used to be able to use college degree as a rough metric for competency, but not anymore. There's too much brown privilege going on. On top of that, even though Nigerians in particular get college degrees more than whites, the market corrects for their over-credentialization. As it turns out, Nigerians, despite having higher degrees, actually earn less than whites. In 2007, the latest data I could find income breaking down African subgroups, Nigerians earned $36,000, and surprise, surprise, this article didn't show whites, they just showed that the Nigerians earned more than American. But white Americans are actually at $37,206, which you can directly get from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. But even this, how much of this is just HR diversity hire crap? See, that's a problem when you have a whole comprehensive system of black privilege. We know that for sales, for example, blacks get paid more than whites for a given level of competency at sales. So don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Nigerians may, as a group, pay more taxes than they suck in public services. In fact, they probably do, but black immigrants definitely do not. And even those Nigerians who are paying more in taxes than they get from the government, how much of that is a result of being overpaid because they're black? Now, in isolation, Luntz's cherry picking is a kind of slimy, dishonest thing in itself, but it's worse because this is part of a broader program to convince white people that other people are better than them. It's a lie. Bring in boatloads of Africans, they're better than you. They'll make things even better than you can. They're lying about what non-white immigrants bring to the table to try to con white people into thinking that they'll gain from it. And you can just do a sanity test here. Just do a pinch test. If blacks in Africa actually had a lot to offer, their countries wouldn't be shitholes. Remember, in 1950, black Africa was actually wealthier than China and India. But in the 1950s, that's when the Europeans started to leave Africa and cut them loose. So while the data in your particular tweet, Luntz, wasn't false, the narrative that you and your ilk are pushing is a racist lie. It's designed to gaslight whites into giving up their countries to people who make Africa and Haiti. That the creators of shitholes will make great things once they're allowed to move in and vote Democrat and collect benefits from white people. Then they'll start doing amazing things, according to Luntz. This isn't some boomer issue like taxes or some social conservative nonsense, okay? This is life and death, and you're willing to lose literally everything, your politics, your economics, and your whole way of life just to signal how not racist you are on social media. The cost of blacks and Hispanics in the US in terms of services taken minus their taxes paid is about the same as having to pay for another military. Look, Luntz, all this crap you listen to, Bloomberg, NBC, CNN, Fox Finance Panel, right? All of this is the lowest, most vapid shit there is. There is no depth to anything said on any of these outlets. You need to turn it off. Younger people already just turning all of this crap off. You're just a dumb boomer signaler who doesn't realize the racial conflict that you're in. And your people, your race, the founding stock of this country, European Americans, who the founders explicitly intended to be the only citizens of this country, would all be better off if you just ate a bullet, you fucking disgrace.